Hello, welcome back to It's New. Got the whole crew. Sorry about yesterday. Things were a little bit backed up, so we're good to go now. So, everyone, we have a lot of stories to cover. Anu, what do you got for us?
AI Max is released globally and more controls put in place.
And Greg?
Google is testing new promotion options.
That was not
I need
Greg.
caffeine. I need caffeine. I don't have any caffeine. I got to get my blood drawn. I'm dying. I can't even function. I'm sorry, guys. My eyes aren't even open.
Funny.
So disappointed. And then Google has the spam update is pretty heated, so we'll get into that. And Morty, what do you got for us?
We're covering all the crevices of the SERP on both Bing and Google.
All right, Anu, go ahead.
I'll deal with you guys. I can't. Yeah. So, AI Max has is now been released globally, worldwide, anywhere in the world. If you've got an internet connection, if you use Google Ads, you should have AI Max showing in your UI, and it's now in beta across Google Ads Editor, SA360, the Google Ads API everywhere. And what's also new is that they are introducing one-click experiments, so you can test AI Max strategies directly within your campaign flow, simplifying automation, and have text guidelines, similar to like brand guidelines, where it's a new feature where the AI is used to, you can help the AI to generate brand safe and high performing ad copy, kind of guided towards your brands are. So yeah, start testing these new features in AI Max wherever you are.
Yeah, it sounds great.
The term exclusions is huge, right? Because you can say in your ad copy, you don't want to say free, you don't want to say used, you don't want to say cheap, you don't want to say low cost, things like that. That's where AI Max can like really miss, is if it's just going out there creating all this stuff for you. At least you can say, here are these 25 exact words or phrases that we don't want to show up for.
Right. And then specifically, there's up to 25 words or phrases could be excluded, and up to 40 different restrictions per campaign, according to Ginny Marvin. Okay. And then the promotion stuff, Greg.
Yes, this was spotted in the wild. It appears to be a test by Yash Mandalesa, and they said that there is a new campaign total budget that is a fixed spend for a campaign for 3 to 90 days, which is really interesting. And I'll get to that in a second. And then there's also promotion mode, where you can ramp spend faster and prioritize volume over strict efficiency. And that is also 3 but to 14 days. So with the campaign total budgets, it seems like if you have a sale coming up, let's say it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and you're trying to hit a certain spend level from Thursday through Tuesday or something. Like, you could hypothetically with this not go off of a daily budget in your campaign, but say, here's our total budget for this time frame, 3 to 90 days, and you try to have it hit within that range, is what it seems like to me. I don't know, Barry, that seems like that's what it was, but it's cool because you have like these campaign dates in there, and then I assume that you could just keep the campaigns going afterwards. So it's like, it looks like a temporary budget to me. I don't have access to this at the moment. And then the other thing that's really nice is, in the past, if you had something that was going to be like kind of like an odd traffic time, you do something called a seasonality adjustment. So if there were a lot of people that are going to convert really high before a sporting event, because there's a big game, you might put a seasonality adjustment to say, like, this is kind of out of season, the conversion rate is going to be abnormally higher than it would be. So, hey, Google, look at this. When you look back on this, don't use this into your normal bidding. There's a seasonality adjustment. But with this one, there is a promotion where you can ramp spend quicker on promotion dates by prioritizing driving more sales over reaching your target ROAS on these dates. So this one seems like it's made for that, not just like a conversion rate lift. But it's a new ramp up spend quicker on promotion dates checkbox in promotion mode, which I'm here for.
Yeah, this is when you have that client is like, I got this budget, I got to use it by this date. And you're like, okay, no problem. Then you click a button and you can get that access to like spend money that might not convert because you're just going in and pushing as many ad dollars as you can. So we'll see.
Oh, Greg, I've got a question about this feature. Does that, because when I saw it, I thought to myself, because you know how like the Google Ads can spend up to twice as much of your budget that you set it in a day. So could it spend twice as much of whatever extra that you put in?
Yeah, I don't know, honestly, on this. This isn't a daily budget, so it would be a total budget, so it shouldn't go over that. And then the campaign dates, it says a fixed spend for 3 to 9 days. Honestly, it looks just like normal to me, but I trust Yash here on this.
Okay, and then on the spam update, the August 2025 spam update, it was again rolled out starting on August 26th. It should be done soonish, probably any minute now. And then it looks like whatever happened over the past couple of days, it started to heat up again. Initially, when it first started to roll out, we saw an almost immediate, significant impact by the spam update. Generally, these spam updates, at least historically, weren't that impactful to most sites, but the past couple spam updates have been for some reason. And this spam update seems to be pretty significant, impacting just not even like small spammy sites, but some significant large sites. In any event, the tools all seem to spike significantly over the past couple days, at least not all, most of the tools. I would say 90% of the tools spiked. And the chatter was pretty heated. Even Glenn Gabe shared some like it dropped, it went up. Google can't make up their mind. What is with spam update type of charts? Super interesting to see that. So if you are noticing significant changes with your rankings, keep that in mind. There are a ton of people actually complaining about indexing issues. They're producing new content. The content's not showing up in the Google search. I see this all the time when it comes to Google updates, especially after the Google update was announced. I think it has to do with a quality threshold, but who knows? Morty seems to disagree with me.
No, I once had saw like someone at Wix once, not Daily Mail, one time released like crawl data around Google updates, and it sparked a whole debate on Twitter. So I'm not saying
crawling, I'm saying indexing. So crawling,
indexing,
yeah,
sorry.
There's a whole debate about, if you have a spike in crawling the day before or the day after, that means it was whatever. But I'm talking about like indexing. So Google has this threshold of like what they're going to index and what they're not based on quality. And if something changes with their algorithm and they say, hey, this site is not quality enough, we're not going to index it anymore. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about link icons.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is great. So from Bing, it took me a little while to figure who spotted it. Sachin Patel spotted this. It's in the Microsoft Bing ads in the site links carousel. They're testing a link icon. I really had to, really get in there to see that it was actually a sponsored thing.
The link icon.
The article sponsor. I'm like, where? What? No, that's not right. And then you could see like really, really small sponsored.
The link icon is more visible than the sponsor label. So yeah,
couldn't find it. Really like. Try to get into all of it, explore the whole thing.
Team PPC.
Yeah.
Team paid. Let's go, baby.
Ooh, that's egregious. Anyway, also on the Google side, so Google, normally you Google a hotel, so you'll get the above the knowledge panel, you'll get the name of the hotel, the star rating, and then it's the typical like, it says 4-star hotel, 3-star hotel, total dump. But now there's a test. Who spotted this one? Luke. Somebody. Yeah.
Pennicate.
Pennicate.
What are we doing?
And now it just says the title. There's no star rating underneath it. It still has whether it's a 4-star, hotel or not. But now it has a number and the website.
Yeah, it does.
Great.
And it doesn't look like a dumpy hotel. It looks pretty.
This looks nice. This is not.
I'm sure those hotel toilets.
Night.
Yeah, I'm sure those hotel toilets flush really well. So,
which is important, especially if you get into situations where you really got to go.
You need a good flush. So,
every once in a while, yeah.
Anyway. But we're not here tomorrow. We're back on Monday with more. It's new. Make sure to check out all the various SEO and PPC YouTube channels, including, but not limited to, Greg's at Marketing O'Clock, News at PPC Live, and Morty, I don't know if he calls him a SEO, or you just have a branding one, Unify Brand Marketing.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Did a video one this week. One every other week or something.
Like
not worth it.
Oh, that's good branding.
Unsubscribe. All right. Speak to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.